And I believe we are recording. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Brooke Pollen, and you are invited here because you want to take a deeper look at Meluka from a business standpoint, at the compensation plan, or, and it could be anything from you were very intrigued and you are successfully discontent and you are really wanting to make a change, or maybe you're just a little intrigued and you're thinking like, could this be for me? Or could I be good at this? And so I'm hoping that by the end of this, I can answer some of those questions that you may be thinking. But I appreciate you just taking a little time. Before we get started, I just want you guys to think about a couple of things. And I bring this up because this is kind of what I thought about almost 12 years ago when I was deciding if Meluka was going to be the next step for me. And I'm going to share my screen here with you really quickly, so bear with me a second here. I just want you to take a look at this while I'm asking you these questions, because I do feel, because of Meluka, my husband and I are truly able to not only as a family live a life of time freedom, which I think is what we're all really searching for, right? But we get to help a lot of other people do the same thing. So I want to just ask you to think about a couple of things as we get started. One is, are you fulfilled in your career or in your day-to-day life? Meaning, your husband may have a great job. You may have a great job. Financially, you may be okay. And sometimes I think comfortable can get us into a little bit of trouble, right? So you could be comfortable and but you're here for a reason. Maybe you're taking a look because you want to stretch yourself. Maybe you want to grow as a leader, as a parent, as a person. And I think Meluka really did that for me. When I first took a look at Meluka 12 years ago, I was comfortable. We owned a gym in Evergreen, Colorado. And I truly, we didn't have like a ton extra, but I was able to come home with my first child and take some time off. But I was looking for something that I could bring income in and still not change my quality of life, meaning my time freedom with my children. Some of you on tonight are successfully discontent. You're frustrated. You may be living paycheck to paycheck. And then some of you are really just looking for a career change or maybe something to do that's new and exciting. And I will tell you that it takes a lot of courage to commit to building a Meluka business. Most people will start and play around with it and not really commit. And I've seen some really talented people do that and make a little hobby money. The people that you're looking at on the screen here, they have truly changed their lives because they made a commitment to be all in to build a business. Now, what everybody on the screen had different working hours. But I want to share a quick story with you as we get into this. This is one of my really good friends, one of my best friends in the whole world, actually. Jill, she wasn't prior to Meluka. I met her through Meluka, Jill Demers. And she was really looking for something to where she could be home with her children but still make an income. And she got after it. She actually went out to the corporate office. She decided that Meluka was something she could do. When I met her, this is the age of her kids. And she worked really hard to build an executive director business, which is a 6-figure income. Right around the time that she hit executive director and was making a very healthy income, the little boy on her back was diagnosed with autism. Jill had a residual income of $5,000 a month at that point, which what she could guarantee herself, that's not including her bonuses. The check that she made the month she found out of his diagnosis was a $10,000 check. She was able to attend the Autism One conference. She was able to fly to San Diego and fly all over the country to get him the best care. And he's doing amazing. I just hung out with him. He's 9 now. And that's just one story to share with you that I believe we need to build something now. We need to dig our well before we're thirsty. We need to have some backup plan because you just never know. Your spouse could lose a job. You could lose that job. Your child could get sick. You might be taking care of an elderly parent. Or, I think, and this isn't to get like too emotional with those of you that have children, but I think times are different. In this fast-paced world of technology, we have got to have the time to be around our kids because there is so much going on so fast. And if that's you, I just ask you to be open tonight and take a look. See if this is something that is for you. I will tell you this. The person that invited you here knows how to build this business. I know how to build this business. Our team knows how to build this business. We have a track to run on. We've got the coaching. We've got the company. It's really if you decide to commit to this. So I want to just share with you a little bit of the company, the background of Melaleuca. This is our corporate headquarters in Idaho Falls, Idaho. We are also in Knoxville, Tennessee. And I can send you these slides, but I just want to point out a few things here that really caught my attention when my husband and I decided to put our reputation on the line, because that's essentially what we were doing. We owned a gym of over 250 customers, clients, and we were about to embark on a plan B. And we wanted to make sure it was legit and something we could stand behind. A couple things that impressed me was the elite staff of over 40 PhDs, 80 scientists in total in this corporate office that came from Procter & Gamble and Colgate-Palmolive, and because they had red tape there and they couldn't invent and do what Melaleuca allowed them to do. The other thing that really impressed me was the 96% customer reorder rate. That $5,000 guarantee that Jill gets, that's because her customers, she's actually at a 97% reorder rate. Her customers love the products. They love the store. And we do have an unmatched growth record. We are a debt-free company, have been in business since 1985, operating in 19 countries. 500,000 shipments monthly and counting, and it's just an online store. And this is where it all happens. So Melaleuca manufactures their own products. You are in the .com industry. You get paid commissions and bonuses to drive customers to an online store, and here's where everything is made, and here's who makes it. So I want to explain to you what you don't do, because I think this gets confusing. People often lump us in that bucket with multi-level marketing, and we're not multi-level marketing. And it was something that I didn't understand in the beginning. I'm like, well, what do you mean you're not? I mean, I didn't know what multi-level marketing was. I studied nutrition, I was a mom, and I owned a gym. So I had no experience in network marketing. Here's how we're different, and here's what you don't do. You're not a distributor. You do not sell products to people. I have my sunscreen sitting here. I don't sell this to anybody. I also get it for the same price as my customers, ones that don't build a business. And you don't take orders. You don't make deliveries. You don't bill or collect. You don't pressure customers. There's no risk. We truly educate. And I believe that most of you have been on an overview and have seen, or you're already a customer and you've seen our amazing products. We don't pressure our customers. We educate. I'm doing a webcast tonight at 9 p.m. and you're welcome to jump on to see how we educate our customers. We will never pressure anybody. We'll never push anybody. We'll never make anybody feel uncomfortable. We don't post on Facebook. We don't have car bumper stickers or magnets. And I think that's very refreshing for a lot of people, that we truly treat this like a business. A different kind of company, comparative analysis. This is for those of you who need to know and who need the education on how Melaleuca is not multi-level marketing. In order to understand how Melaleuca is not multi-level marketing, you need to understand what multi-level marketing is. And that's everything on the right. And I'm not going to go through all of it with you, but it's really in how you come across, how you approach, and how you non-defensively answer this question. A lot of times I just simply ask, what do you know about multi-level marketing? Because most of the time, if you know what multi-level marketing is, you see completely how Melaleuca is not. Most people think it's too good to be true, that come from multi-level marketing. But most of the time when people ask that question, it's because they don't really know what multi-level marketing is. Just quick cliff notes. You're usually required to purchase several $1,000s of inventory. You are a distributor. You resell it for 3 to 4 times what you get it for, or the actual price. Companies come and go. There's low customer retention. Let me just say this. If anybody were to ever come to me, and I get this quite often now, with a network marketing or multiple marketing business, I ask them 2 questions. Can I see your last business report, and what is your retention rate? 99% of the time, they can't show that to me. We show it to our customers every single time, and I'll show that to you tonight. So take a look at this, because this will give you how Melaleuca is different from multi-level marketing. So I want to dive into the compensation plan a little bit, and then I'm going to kind of break that down. I don't want to overwhelm you, but I lived by this compensation plan when I first started, because I knew what I needed to do every single month and how much money I was going to make. So this is the first step, director, and we're going to go down to senior director. And let me tell you why we're going to do this. Senior director is $40,000 to $60,000 a year, a $500 car bonus. We have 28 senior directors and over 18 executive directors, which is a six-figure income on our team. Senior director is a great plan B, and you can build that part-time around your full-time job, around your crazy life in 2 to 5 hours a week. Jenny Vickner's on tonight, a dear friend of mine. She reached, Jenny, you'll have to type this because I'm going blank. I believe you reached senior in 8 months, 8 or 10 months. It was very quick, a lot quicker than I did. It took me 2 years. What if it takes you 4? I mean, senior director is $40,000 to $60,000 a year that you can count on. So what I like about Meluka is because there's baby steps, and you know exactly what you need to do, and then you get a bonus for each baby step along the way to senior director. So I'm just going to take you through director 1 through 3. Okay, so director means you have set up 8 customer accounts. They don't have to build a business, they just shop. If you do that in your first month, you're looking at a paycheck of around $500, and let me share with you how you get that. Pay setter bonus means that you reach senior director in 1 year. So you're advancing from director to senior director in 1 year. If you do that, it's an extra $4,000. I think it's $3,700 actually. But it's double the bonus. So you can see if you hit director, let's say it takes you 6 months to hit director, great. You still get a bonus of $100. If you do it quicker, you get the double bonus. So let's play in the double bonuses here. So director, 8 customers, you get a $200 bonus, and then you're also looking at your commissions, which total around $250. So on the low end, $450 for setting up 8 customer accounts. Now you only need a total of 20 customers to reach senior director personal customers. So I always tell everybody, the quicker you enroll 20 customers, the quicker you'll get to senior director if you're obviously doing it the right way. So from director to director 2 is a $400 bonus. It is 2 more customers, 10, not 10 more. So you have 8 as a director, 2 more, total of 10 customers as director 2. Now, you also then will need organizational volume. So let me explain that to you. Volume, your customers shop for 35 points or more. The average in my personal business is 50 product points. So let's go with that number, 50 product points times 10 customers, and you're around that $1,000 organizational volume, right? Or it could be 20 customers. Sorry, 20 customers at 50 points would be 1,000 in volume. These 10 customers will probably in their first order shop for more than 50 points. Out of those 10 customers, you might have 1 or 2 who are reaching director and enrolling a couple of other customers. That counts towards your volume as well. So does that make sense? This 1,000 in volume, so I like to say it in customers, 1,000 in volume or 20 customers at 50 points. So my brain works with customers. So 20 total customers, not that you've enrolled, that's just in your organization. So let's say your new business partner enrolls 8, you enroll 10, chances are you'll be at 1,000 in volume. And you'll get a $400 bonus. Let's say you do that all in 1 month, director and director 2. You'll get the $400 bonus, the $200 bonus, plus the commissions. So you're looking at close to $1,000 if you did that in 1 month. Most people do reach director 2 in their first month. Now let's move on to director 3. You need 11 total customers, so personally enrolled. And out of those 11 customers, you're going to have a few who want to build a business. And 1 will reach director at least, which is 8 customers, right? 11 personal customers, 1 director, 2,500 in volume. That's about 50 total customers in your organization. So that is, you know, you maybe found a new builder who found a new builder, and all of that is volume, customer orders in your organization. So 50 customers shopping in your organization is about 2,500 in volume, and you're looking at a $1,000 bonus when you reach director 3, plus your commissions. Okay, let me add this, let me just throw this in here as well, because as you're starting to build your residual income, when you're new, you don't have a lot of customers in your organization, so you don't have a residual income like I have now. They give you a lot of bonuses. So let's say that when you reach director 3, you also had a personal who reached director. You will receive a mentoring bonus of $500 for that new customer advancing their business, okay? Then you will also receive an expanded mentoring bonus. That is for your personal builders. So I know this might sound confusing, but it pays you to help your team. So let's say I enroll Jenny and Jenny reaches director. So Jenny, this is just averages here. So if Jenny reaches director and she makes a $200 bonus, I'm going to match that and I'll make $200 in my mentoring bonus. Let's say Jenny enrolls Ellen and Jenny goes director and Ellen goes director. I'll make a $200 bonus for Jenny going director and a $100, half of Jenny's personal. Jenny will make a full bonus on her personal Ellen. And it goes on. So you get paid on your personal business partner and then their personal business partner, you'll get half. That incentivizes me to help Ellen. Me, Jenny, and Ellen team up. We help each other. And then you'll be able to do that on your team. So I won't get bonuses on your personals, right? And I know this might sound confusing. Melaleuca gives us a lot of bonuses in the beginning to make a good income and to help other people. The key is in helping others. And we can go down each step, but I mean, the great thing about this was I had this in my office. I knew what I needed. I knew what volume I needed. I was able to track it, and it really helped me stay on course to senior director. So it took me 2 years and 3 months to go from director to senior director, and then 8 months later, we went from senior director to executive director. Made about $95,000 that year, going a little bit faster. I want to also share with you, we can really simplify this. We will give you a game plan to help you reach wherever you want to reach. This is your business, your track to run on. If you want to reach Director 3 in your first month, we'll tell you exactly what to do and exactly around about where you're going to make. This is pretty average numbers. If you want to hit Director 2 in your first month, or if you want to hit Director in your first month. So we will map all of that out for you, and you can kind of choose your check. These are based on real numbers on 90 days, and I really like this 90-day plan. So I want to share this with you. The first month, my new Director 3 enrolled 8 customers and identified 1 business partner that wanted to get started. In month 2, she enrolled 4 more customers, so she has 12, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, can't do the math tonight. And she developed 1 director. And that director identified a new builder. So now there's 2 new directors in the organization. They're at Director 2. In month 3, my new builder enrolled 4 more customers. Now there's 2 to 3 directors in the organization and 6 to 7 other people enrolling customers. And now she's at Director 3. So she did Director 3 in 90 days. This is a great plan. So we'll figure out where you want to run, and we can help you every step of the way. Now, I want to give you some real numbers of our newest senior directors on our team, Steve and London Montgomery. They reached senior director in 1 year on Pacesetter. At the end of 1 year, they had 410 total customers in their organization. They enrolled 41 personal customers. Okay, they personally, in 1 year, so that's only 4 to 5 enrollments a month, 41 personal customers in 1 year. Out of those 41 personal customers, 5 of them built a business. 3 of them advanced to Director 2, so it's about 40 customers. 2 of them, 60 customers. 2 of them advanced to Director 3, so there's another 200 customers. 1 of them advanced to Director 4, another 150 customers. So the 3 Director 2s, the 2 Director 3s, and the 1 Director 4 made up, plus their 41 personals made up the 410. Does that make sense? So this was their team. Their retention rate was unbelievable. 97% of all of those in their business that enrolled never canceled their account. And their product point average was 54. So out of the 410 customers, they averaged 54 product points. They made over $80,000 in their first year, $500 car bonus, $500 growth bonus. This plan in 12 months is absolutely doable. I've seen people do it quicker. But we can sit down with you and map out an exact plan to help you reach your goals. We will go through your contact list. We will teach you how to set appointments. We will do the presentations for you. We have webcasts 4 times a day. I've got one at 9 o'clock. There's one going on right now. The person that invited you here is so highly trained to sit down and do presentations and strategy sessions. And here's the deal. Your only job in the beginning is to be a professional appointment setter. And we're going to help you do that. We'll help you market. And we'll call you out if you post something on Facebook that shouldn't be on there. But I love that part about it. We'll teach you really how to build a contact list and pull from, businesses and markets in your area. And I just want to end by showing you and sharing with you my story with every part of the journey. In 2008 is when I decided to build this business, and I just dipped my toe in the water. I didn't feel like I had any time. I have 5 kids now. I had 1 then. I'm like, I have no time. I was running a gym with my husband. I mean, I wasn't as full time as I used to be because I just had a baby, but I was looking for something. And I probably put in 2 to 5 hours a week, not having a clue what I was doing, by the way. Didn't have a system. And I made $13,000 my first year. My second year, I did the same amount of work. And I made $29,000. At this point, my husband and I were going to open up a second and third gym. And that's when the economy's bottom fell out in 2009. And my 1099 came in and he was like, wait a second. You don't work that hard and you're making $2,000 a month. Like, why don't we put the new gyms on the back burner and kind of see what we can do with this, and then we don't have to take an SBA loan out. We made a decision in February of 2010 to treat this like a business. At that point, we had 2 children. We were working full-time in our gym, and in that year of just putting our heads together, we made $95,000. 2010, paid off debt, and it was unbelievable the position we were in. We were able to run both businesses, our gym and our Melaleuca business, for the next 7 years. This is our business as of let's go back. So 2010, 95,000. 2011, we upped our earnings to 341,000 that year. So from 95,000 to 340,000. But I want you to look at our residual income. So what is that? 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is 4 years of building a business. Our residual income, what we were guaranteed to make a month, $8,000. And it was reliable. Now we made more than that based on our bonuses, but this is just showing you, our real numbers. This is currently our $30,000 residual income. I'm actually going to show you my super current, but 30,000 in residual. That is, we hit 30,000 in residual after 9 years of building a business. And that is willable to our children. We haven't made less than $30,000 a month since 2010. Now that's not residual. A lot of it, that was bonuses, but now our base is 30,000 and 3.9 million total. I'll show you what it is today. Oh, this is my current, sorry. I asked my husband to put my most current, but April 2019, you can see how solid that's been, 30,900. We've made 4.4 million. What we are going to make every year is 371,000. Like, that's our base, right? And then we'll make more than that based on our bonuses. Let me show you another story here, and then I'm going to come back to those numbers. This is my sister Molly. She decided she just wanted to be a customer for about 6 years and did not want to build a business. And she is 6 years younger than me. So 6 years into the business, she came to me and she's like, okay, here's the deal. I don't want to work in corporate America anymore. I'm pregnant with my second child and I am paying a lot of money for daycare. And she said, but no offense, your $13,000 your first year doesn't impress me. I need to make, like, not what you're making now, but like I need to make a good income. And I said, then you can't work 5 to 10 hours a week. So she put in 20 to 25 hours a week on top of her corporate job, pregnant with her second. In her first year, made $87,000. Built a residual income of $4,000 a month in her first year. This is currently, as of April 2018, she increased that to $7,000 in residual. You can see her lifetime earnings with Melaleuca, $447,000. Today, 1 year later, so April, May of 2019, she's at $10,000 residual, and she's made $550,000 with Melaleuca. So it just shows you it's not get rich quick. It's not overnight, but it is a business that can be duplicated and that we can show you how to build. There is no saturation. A lot of people say, oh, well, there's a lot of people in your area. You guys, I moved here 4 years ago from Colorado, and I still have so many people that I'm just meeting and contacting, and we've got many senior and executive directors in my area. It's a relationship business, and it's an amazing store. We will coach you, teach you, train you every step of the way. I would just say this: get with the person that invited you here and just say yes and get started. Because what do you have to lose? You're going to buy these products anyway because they're amazing and it's going to save you time, going to Walmart and Target. But this is a corporate income. This is a six-figure income that you can earn. Low end, $40,000 to $60,000 a year that you can earn by simply just putting your time and effort into it, not your income. And I think everybody needs a plan B. I think real estate's a great plan, but you have to have cash flow to get into real estate, right? So my husband and I sold our gym 4 years ago, and we built Meluka full time, and our plan B is now real estate because we have the cash flow to invest in real estate now. So this can really be something that you can use as your own platform. I love health and nutrition. So my webcasts are very nutrition related. Jenny, I'll pick on you tonight. Jenny she just loves the game of business, and she loves the simplicity of the store. And so she gives a very concise and simple business plan overview. We love you to present and to approach based on what your passion is. And I will tell you, this is my dream job. I love what I do. I love helping people. There's a fire in my belly that just loves helping somebody make a six-figure income, or the person that calls me and is like, $2,000 a month has changed my life. Thank you so much. My husband will tell you it's not his dream job, but it allows him his dream life. And it's something that you can do to make an income so that you can go do things that maybe you haven't done yet, right? Travel or spend time with your children, or just be challenged in some way. I hope I helped you peel back a layer of the onion. I would say the more layers you peel back, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at what an amazing company, ethically, financially, what amazing products that we have. And I would be really honored to be able to have you on this team and to be able to work with you. So thank you so much for taking some time to take a deeper look with me. I'm excited to answer any of your questions. And I'm going to just stop the share here and see if any of you have any questions. Let me just check the Q&A section. Or if any of the mentors on the line, if you guys have any questions that you would like to for me to address, I'm happy to do that as well. But I think you'll find our team refreshing. I think you'll find the company absolutely amazing like I did. And I encourage you to keep asking questions, getting on the website, attending any of our events, and ultimately making a decision. 12 years ago, I thought if I could just give it a year, what do I have to lose? And I had $13,000 to gain. And although it may not sound like a lot to a lot of you, it felt good that I was able to contribute. And I think that you'll find a nice home here of very ethical and encouraging men and women. And I hope that it's a place that you'll decide to take a look a little bit further or to give a shot at. So thank you so much for being on. If we don't have any questions, I'll go ahead and end this overview. Get with the person that invited you here if you want to jump on my wellness overview, which actually shows the whole store if you want a different perspective. It will be in 1 hour at 9 o'clock. So again, thank you so much for your time. I look forward to working with some of you in the future, and have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.